The first of two gubernatorial debates focused heavily on voter trust. Incumbent Governor Gretchen Whitmer painting her opponent, Republican nominee Tudor Dixon, as a conspiracy theorist out of touch with real issues in Michigan. Dixon calling out Whitmer as a bully to small business who's come up short on her promises. The candidates focused on several big topics, everything from gun rights to COVID restrictions. But this comes as no surprise when abortion rights and Prop 3 led the night.
When Roe fell, Mrs. Dixon celebrated that. She said it didn't even go far enough.
Governor Whitmer, a strong supporter of Prop 3, which would enshrine abortion rights into Michigan's constitution, warned voters Thursday of the state's 1931 law, effectively criminalizing the procedure.
The only reason that law is not in effect right now is because of my lawsuit stopping it.
I am pro-life with exceptions for life of the mother, but I understand that this is going to be decided by the people of the state of Michigan or by a judge.
Another hot topic during the first gubernatorial debate, school safety. It's been nearly 1 year since 4 students were killed inside Oxford High School in a mass shooting.
I support secure storage. I support background checks. I support red flag laws. My opponent, on the other hand, does not. She's proposed more guns, less oversight, and eliminating gun-free zones.
She wouldn't allow protection even inside of the school, where we know that's the best case scenario if we have someone that can shoot down a shooter, shoot down a threat. But she doesn't want anything like that. She wants to make sure your kids are in a sitting duck zone.
Michigan's economy also took center stage in Grand Rapids Thursday. Dixon criticizing Whitmer's response to the pandemic.
This governor has proven time and time again that she doesn't know how to lead a state, and she certainly doesn't know how to bring a state back from a crisis. You can see that we've lost more small businesses, and we're a state that's built on small businesses.
The governor says more lives would have been lost to COVID under Dixon's leadership. With just 90 seconds for their responses, voters were able to get just a taste of where these candidates stand on important issues, including public school funding, vouchers, and Michigan's plan to weather inflation. This was also the first time these candidates met face-to-face, ahead of what's expected to be a very contentious midterm election.
I think we were able to point out a lot of the things that the governor hasn't been honest about.
I think, the rhetoric that you hear on the campaign trail is exactly what we saw here tonight, so I don't think that there were really any surprises.
Well, a lot was covered on Thursday, but something that wasn't here in Michigan, a state that relies so heavily on natural resources in the Great Lakes, was climate change and what each candidate plans to do to fight climate change and the economic realities that come with it. So that was something that was missing from last night's debate. Obviously, this was the first time that a lot of voters heard from Tudor Dixon on stage for the first time. She's still significantly behind Governor Whitmer when it comes to fundraising. So obviously a lot of people are going to be looking forward to that next debate. And something that we do want to remind you of is that Channel 7 is going to be hosting that second gubernatorial debate. WXYZ, along with our Scripps sister station in Grand Rapids and Lansing, along with Oakland University, we are teaming up for that 1-hour event. Our own Chuck Stokes will be moderating it, along with reporters from our other sister stations. That debate takes place October 25th at 7 p.m.
I'm sure it'll be another spirited debate,
Sure.
very pointed. It looked like nobody made any major mistakes yesterday, the two candidates, so we'll see what happens in that next debate that we're hosting. Great story there.